I don't see it that way, right? I see it from a developmental piece across the board, coach, that the way these kids get developed are in the youth leagues if they're on one of these teams that are sponsored with multiple jerseys at a nice park with a guy like you that's going to mentor them from 12 years old up. But if you're not at the Ravens Park, if you're not at one of these established parks, you are not getting developed. Your coach is a parent, and you're out there for a participation trophy. Now let's move that to high school. You might represent a public school program that's quality, coach. But would you say Western, when we were there, was a top public school in Broward County?
Yes.
Okay, at that program, how many coaches were at practice every single day?
Oof.
Give me a number.
I'll say 6.
Okay, 30.
Facts.
30 to 6.
Facts.
Right? And that's a national program at a public school level. So there's only so much competing that can be done here. Because from a talent perspective, I don't see the talent disparity. But stepping from the private school side, the culture development of these kids, Chop. Like we are finding ways to have these kids in front of us and getting a word from Coach Harriet, from us, it never stops. When they're in our building, we are talking to them, meeting with them, and there's 3 coaches in a position room, so you have time to go have that one-on-one conversation that you need to have that might slip through the cracks when you only got 6 guys out there, okay? So for me, the fighting public versus private, public against public, grown men egos having beef, none of that have to do with getting these kids better, dog, and getting them developed. How is it possible that we get paid $2,500 a year, dog, that a head coach makes $5,500 a year?
If you get paid.
It's slave labor,
It's
dog.
$3,300.
What are we
Yeah,
talking
if
about?
you even have that, because not every program has stipends to give. Some
Correct.
of these guys are paying. Some of these, schools are not giving anything. So that's tough, man.
And for me, coach, I'm an O-line guy, right? So if I send one of my kids to St. Thomas, I know there's O-line coaches that I'm in communication with that I know are going to develop my guys.